Hello, ladies and gentlemen, gamers, viewers, and travelers of the internet. Welcome back to Guardian Studios. My name is JGuard01. I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I am very pleased to be welcoming you back, or in the case of the newcomers, welcoming you to Guardian Studios, where we are going to be diving back into the world of Port Regal, with the intention of getting some work done on our base therein. Also, hello, Toxic Soul, to the stream chat. Good to see you again. Always a pleasure to see your name in the chat. I wish I could try it, D'Angelo98. I really do wish I could try it, D'Angelo. Unfortunately, I don't have PlayStation Plus, so my system yells at me anytime that I try to do any kind of multiplayer. I can't turn my worlds multiplayer, I can't join servers, and I can't join realms. Not yet, anyway. Eventually, I do plan on getting PlayStation Plus, and then I might be able to visit servers and realms and see what people are up to. Hello! But for now, I'm not able. Also, I apologize, guys, for the default, the Steve skin. Unfortunately, the game apparently dumped my custom skin, so I'm going to have to settle for the Steve one until I can fix it. I have to completely remake the skin that I was using in the character creator with whatever parts I can get on there. And that's not exactly a simple process. I mean, it's straightforward enough, but it takes a little time. Thankfully, we do have some projects to work on, or at least projects that I intend to work on. One of which being the title of this stream, a lighthouse. I want to build a lighthouse over there. That is going to be the cover for our mine, as well as a storeroom for some of the items we'll be putting inside. Get out of here, you stupid zombie. Check in on the thing. Let it cook. I don't have very much in the way of meat, do I? No, I do not. That's right. I'm gonna have to make some cod. I'm gonna have to cook up some cod to get some more food. Unless... Ah! We have a little bit, but not much. That is not much at all. That's unfortunate. We might also try to make some form of kelp farm today, if we've got time. I need to get XP going. I have no levels left after our last stream, so I may have to work on that. But one of the first things I need to worry about, naturally, is getting the resources to make the lighthouse I want to build. I want the lighthouse because I want to have some form of structure near the ship. Now, I choose a lighthouse because a lighthouse fits with the seafaring port kind of theme. We want to have it be borderline old school and headed towards slightly more modern. Kind of blend the two where we can. It may not make a whole lot of sense in the way I'm saying it, but believe me, in execution, it will come to make sense. One problem is, I don't think... Do we have more cobblestone? I don't think we have much cobblestone, if any. Yeah, I'm not seeing any cobble. That could be a problem. We've got stone. And we do have some cobblestone, but not much. So we may have to go mining and get some more. Oh, I was really hoping that that wouldn't be the case. I get so tired of just... See, this is slow to me now. After playing on the Twitch world of Gardenia to the point that I have netherite gear, this feels slow to me. But it is what it is. Wait, we don't need to go in the mine. We've got a cobblestone generator. I honestly keep forgetting about this. It's not the most efficient means of getting what we want, but it'll get us something. It gets us something that we can use. So it's worth it in that regard. But yeah, I want to have a lighthouse over where the mine is. That way we've got a structure over top of the mine. It's not just a hole, it's an actual structure. And like I said, I want to make this into a port-themed base. And a lighthouse fits perfectly well in that design. Yeah, well, old school though they may be, they are effective. And it's a bit more efficient than having to go down into the mines. One downside is we're going to have to fill in this hole here. I think a creeper might have caused part of this. I'm not sure. I wouldn't normally do this, but we need to get rid of those wolves, otherwise they're going to be an issue. So this is going to be a little slow to get started. Darn it. Okay. Well, good thing we've got a shovel. That's pretty decent. We're gonna get some dirt and we'll fill in the hole. I could just use sand, but dirt just feels more effective for some reason. I'm so glad we've got the wolf pack on this world. The salty sea dogs. I hadn't even thought about that. Sea dogs. Having a wolf pack on our ship is actually more fitting than I had initially thought. I thought briefly of calling our ship the Flying Dutchman. I thought briefly of renaming it, calling it the Wolf, or the Blue Wolf, or maybe the Sea Wolf. But I don't know, those just didn't quite feel right. Those felt a little too childish. And I don't really want it to feel childish. Nice! Oh wait, you got a switch? You got a switch? Nice! That's a good system. PS4, Switch, they're both good systems. I like that. Hey, cool! I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I'm not trying to make fun of you or anything. I have friends and family members who wear glasses. I know very well how important those are. So, I'm not trying to make fun of you or anything. I'm just being me. I'm just being me. There we go. Alright, so, our lighthouse. Gotta figure out how big I want to go with this. Okay, you know what? You can go. Thanks, Wolf. Tell you what, why don't you come over here and sit. Thank you. Alright. So, I at least want this to be at the back end of the structure. Works. There we go. 2, 3, 4. It may have to go down a size. Ah, snap. Bed. I gotta get over to the ship. I gotta get into the Dutchman. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Da 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 da. Yo ho, da 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 dee. Whoops. Wolf, off the bed. No. Okay, kitty? Stop. I'm all over the place. Alright. I need to have this on me, in case the pickaxe we had breaks. Okay. One quick thing I want to do is make an adjustment in here. Kitty. Move, please. I guess right there works for now. Okay, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That doesn't quite look right. So, put it there. And then from in here, we take out the captain's log. I like having that. At some point, I've got to add to it, because a lot's happened since the last entry. Alright, let's get back outside and go work some more on the layout of our lighthouse. Oh! Splish! It's a razzle dazzle day, a lifetime of joy in just a few hours. All our razzle dazzle years have just begun. We'll follow the sun and replay this razzle dazzle day. Yeah! Splash. I love this. I love this. Our mine comes down, starts in a geode. An amethyst geode. I love it. I love it, 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 I love it. Follow the sun and replay this razzle dazzle day. Yeah, that was pretty down there, wasn't it? Honestly, it surprised me when we found it. When I found it, it really caught me off guard. I was not expecting to find something like that. I am going to need more wood. Well, let's go get some. Excuse me. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Very nice. I don't have any extra oak wood, do I? No, I do not. No extra oak logs. Well, yep, we're gonna have to tear down some trees. Brilliant! I was hoping I wouldn't have to do that. But it looks like we're gonna have to. I got no problem with doing it. It's just, it can get tedious because I like to make sure I knock out all the leaves. That way we get all the possible saplings back. Higher and higher, fly higher and higher and glide above the clouds. Free, no one to catch us or slow us, even the birds that below us. Wow. A lot of the saplings grew, didn't they? Well, I did knock out a lot of the leaves, come to think of it, from the last bunch of trees that grew. But then I didn't take out the logs. So that's probably part of why there's so much. It's so dense in here. It'll be so nice when we can get enchantments going. But that's going to require us to have levels, which is part of why another thing I wanted to work on today, if we could, would be the matter of a kelp farm. I have found no more efficient means of getting a lot of XP in the early game. I'm talking early game. Like, right off the bat, you can make a kelp farm. And then you just hook the output whatever automatic output you can set up to a bunch of smokers, and boom, those smokers are your XP bank. And you can get a ton of levels back from. I've had an XP farm where I have an XP farm where a single pull can get me past level 30 in one shot. So if that doesn't tell you how efficient kelp-based XP farms can be, I don't know what will. Okay, let's start grabbing logs. Let's start chopping. Bedtime. We are still too early in the game to be letting our guard down at night. So, instead, we go to bed. Go to bed, get up in the morning, and continue on. Come on, kitty. Meow. I love that they will lay there with you and purr like that. That is so cute. Mojang knew what they were doing. Mojang knew exactly what they were doing. Okay, so we don't want to use that anymore. We need one of these to knock out more of the low leaves. So I'm curious, everybody, everyone who is watching the stream, everybody who is watching the video afterwards, what would you guys be interested in watching me play? Bearing in mind, I usually play games rated E to teen. What are some games that you would suggest I play, or that you would like to see me play one day, or that you would suggest I try? Let me know in the chat and in the comments section. I will make a note of them to either see if I have them, see if I can play them, or see about getting them down the road. And honestly, suggestions for games in those rating areas are welcome, just flat out. So feel free to leave them in the chat or in the comments section. Among Us or Fortnite? Someone has just suggested Among Us or Fortnite. Well, if I had a way to do Among Us, I would probably try that. Because I've heard of it. I've seen some videos of it. It looks fairly interesting. And I've honestly wanted to try it. The problem is, I don't know if I have any way to play it that would actually be able to stream or record it. But if I can find a way to do so, I might do that. Fortnite, on the other hand, I have played briefly a few years ago, so I might try that again, see if anything has changed that would make it worthwhile. But I haven't actually played much of it, I'll be honest. I played a little bit, I played a few matches. The fun quickly wore out because I made no secret of the fact that I am not a pro gamer. I am just an enthusiast. And unfortunately, my lack of skill made it so that I think I never saw the Victory Royale. I never got the Victory Royale on Fortnite. And I think I was playing it off and on for a month. No, I am not really that, I wasn't really good at Fortnite. Ultimately, that's what I'm saying. I'm not very good at Fortnite. I could kind of see the appeal, but I'm not good at it, and I very quickly got tired of dying, like, right off the get-go. I think part of the problem was that I had heard there was a player versus enemy mode, a PvE mode called Save the World, but at the time it was something you had to pay for. I don't know if that's changed, if they've finally finished it and made it able to be played free like the rest of the game or not. But I think that was the part that I was the most interested in being able to play at the time. And the fact that I couldn't, coupled with the fact that I kept dying in the Battle Royale, kind of annoyed me. Okay, so you still have to pay for it. Interesting. Well, something to bear in mind, I guess. I had heard somewhere that they were planning to make it, and then make it be free, along with the rest of the game. I may have been misinformed on that last part, though. But around the same time, a Halloween event kicked up, and it added a PvE element to the Battle Royale that I actually kind of liked. So I was focusing on that a lot, and then players would come along and I'd end up done in. That added to the frustration and further cemented my decision to stop playing. It may be that I just need to give it another go around, give it another chance. I don't know. But I will keep the suggestion in mind to try Fortnite again. Can't promise I'll be any good at it, but I'll keep the suggestion in mind. Honestly, if I had access to servers here on Minecraft, I might try to see if there was a way to do a server that had mini-games every once in a while as an alternative way to chill, an alternative thing to do, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I gotta get this stuff out of my inventory. There's a lot of it. Good grief. I can go there. That shovel is already almost broken. That's not good. That's not good. Well, no worries. Not a big deal. Put away that diamond hoe. I don't want to use it to the point of breaking it. I have now got my oak. That is one of the things I needed. But I'm afraid we need some cobblestone as well. But I am not putting up with this anymore. I think we may soon have to see if we can try our hand at redstone on this world. And make an automatic piston to push the cobblestone up to where I can just sit here and break it. I've done that on Gardenia. It's actually a much easier way to handle it. But I don't know. We'll see. If nothing else, this episode will be starting the construction of the lighthouse, and then we'll try to continue the construction or finish it next go around. It's not going to be a very big lighthouse. Tall, possibly, but not necessarily big. Just because I don't think we've got the resources to make it very big at the moment. Like I said, we're going to end up needing to get more cobblestone. Could go mining and get some that way. It'd have the extra benefit of getting us some more of the other resources we could use for things. Might make a sort of a storeroom off the side. Maybe I should have made this somewhere else. I don't know. But I like that the mine goes down into that geode, so I don't want to move that. I don't want to change that. Maybe I should just extend this out a little bit. Are you kidding? It's already on... The days in Minecraft go by so fast. It's alarming how fast they go by. You know? Anyway, I am looking for more suggestions for games to play. I'm also trying to figure out a list of a few games that I have that I could play right now, and games that I can play later once I have a PC. Right now, all I've got is a tablet and my PlayStation. It's not much. It doesn't give me very many options for streaming, I'll admit. But it gives me something. So I'm going to see if I can compile a list of the games I've got, find out which ones I can actually stream, and then I'll post it somewhere for you guys to see and let you do some polls to see what kind of games you guys, from those I offer, you would like to see me play. Whether that be here on YouTube or over on Twitch. But we'll see. We'll see. Got a lot of seeds out of that. Okay, only thing left is the carrot and beet patch. I'll have to move the melons and pumpkins to make them into their own patch. Go. And toss that stuff in there. I am so glad we picked up that from one of the ruined nether pearls we found. That makes things so much easier. We're one Nautilus shell away from being able to make this Heart of the Sea into a conduit. Huh. That is awesome. Pardon me. I still can't get over how good this ship actually turned out. It's hardly done. It's not really done. I might try to work on it some more. But it looks good. It looks good. Got some iron? Didn't realize I had that. What do we got in here? Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright, so at this point we need some cobblestone. I'll probably try to set up the auto cobble generator later. So maybe we can work with a different block for now in substitute of the cobblestone. I don't know. If nothing else, we can do our doorway in cobble. That ought to do. We can do most of it in cobblestone. the storeroom be out this way? Yeah. Go. Yeah, that ought to do. Put an ender chest either here or here. Double chests along in space. Crafting table. Leave room over here to walk around. Maybe, yeah. Expand it out to a 5x5. And then we definitely have room for storage. We've got room for a couple of workstations. And then we'll just need to bring this out with enough room to put down cobblestone base, and then maybe some spruce for walls. That could look good. Because, I mean, the main structure itself, I'm planning to either be spruce, birch, or a spiral of the two. Could end up looking pretty good. Whoops! I did not mean to feed the wolf. I didn't mean to feed him right then. Whoops. Sit-and-zy. I think it'll look pretty good. And we can make it nice and tall. Put something up at the top to be the light. Yeah. It'll look really good. Is that... Ho ho ho! Somehow... Woo-hoo. Nice! We got what we need to make a conduit. We just need to find an ocean monument, which we know where to find some ocean monuments. We saw them on the way back from the pillager outpost search. So when we're ready, we can go there. And on the way out, we'll see the ocean monuments, and we'll go in, probably using TNT, and then storm the place, find the Elder Guardians, take them down, and get ourselves set up with what we need. The difficult part will be making the potions, because we can't make the potions until we get to the Nether. Which we can get in there, we just don't have the equipment to handle the Nether yet. I found that out the hard way. You don't want to go in there with just iron gear. You need diamond or better if you can manage it. Especially if you end up spawning in a stinking basalt delta. I'm still annoyed about that. Lost our first diamond pick, and the first one that I have actually handmade in a while. Just stings. It burns me up inside. That hopefully it hasn't despawned by this point. I'm going to assume that it has, but maybe we'll be able to pick it up. Maybe we'll be able to find it, get it back, But for now, I'm assuming that it's gone. For good. I don't like that, but it's better that I assume it is gone than assume that it's not. If I assume that it's gone, I won't be disappointed if we get to that spot in the Nether and find out that I was right. That it is, in fact, gone. It's not the way I like to look at things, but I've got to be logical. I've got to be logical, and I've got to be at least somewhat realistic. Normally, people have told me that I'm quite the optimist. And I have no problem with being an optimist. I like being an optimist. But I can't be an unrealistic optimist. That just won't do me any good. Anyway, I digress. We've got the materials we need to make our cobblestone generator automatic, like I did another one. The only thing we're missing is a comparator, so we can't make the clock that I would normally make. We would have to make a different kind of clock that would be more expensive. Oh, that's not good. We would have to make a different, more expensive redstone clock. Because otherwise, no other clock is going to make it so that the pistons will push out. Well, that stinks. But it is what it is. Alright, so back to a little more of the construction. I'll make the cobblestone generator automatic next episode. For now, I want to work some more on this foundation. The lighthouse. Mining away, I don't know what I should mine, I'll mine it anyway. Go. Stack cobble should be enough to do some more of this foundation layer. And I do think that the tower itself is going to be primarily birch, but with a stripe of spruce here and there on the outside. Workshop will be completely spruce, or storeroom, I think is what it's... Yeah, I was calling it a storeroom. Okay. And I've definitely got to put some trapdoors over top of that, because that's a hazard. I mean, if you start falling down there and you don't land in the water, you're gonna get obliterated. I mean, yeah, the ladder is right there, but if I assume that people are gonna make it to that, then the moment I make that assumption is the moment that they will not make it. And then they go splat. And that would not be good. Go. What do you know? Just enough of that to finish it. Cool! Nice. Oh! What was that? You just must have bumped me. I'll have to put a bed inside the lighthouse once it's done, to make sure that it can be used as somewhere where I can drop and snooze if needs be. Go. Swim on over the boat. Ship. See, I've got to do the underside of the ship at some point, because otherwise it just doesn't look right once you get close. Jeez, how many times am I going to have to click on you, cat? Sweet, you brought another rabbit hide. I need these rabbit hides because I need to be able to use them in trades with a leather worker in the village nearby. Been collecting them every time a cat has brought them. Because I don't much care for the idea of hunting the rabbits myself. I just really don't. It's the idea of hurting an innocent rabbit. Ugh. Doesn't settle well with me. Cool. Trees are growing. Crops are growing. And the lighthouse, just the base, looks pretty good so far. I'm looking forward to getting it finished. Nailed it! Ooh, that's a big fish. You ought to go fishing at some point. Except fishing is very boring in Minecraft. There's only been one game that I've played so far where the fishing was actually fun to me. Just one game where I actually enjoyed the fishing mechanics. Really wish I could play that game. I would love to share that game in particular because it is just a ton of fun to me. I've only played through it one time, but that was enough. That was enough to get me hooked on it. It like crazy after that. Once I got a taste of the gameplay, it was absolutely incredible. Where was that? I heard a skeleton dying. Where was he? That was strange. Skeletons don't drown, so where was he? Ooh. Cow. Sorry, pal. I need the meat. I need to start stocking up on meat again. Make a porch. Need some more cobblestone for that spot. Yeah! I wonder if they can climb. Can skeletons? Well, actually I think they can, but only if they touch the ground. I don't think skeletons can jump onto ladders at all. I don't know for sure. Honestly, the game surprises me quite often. So it's possible that there are some things that I still don't know. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there was something that I didn't know. What surprises me is what little I do know. And, yep, the skeleton was probably climbing up the ladder. Probably either spawned over here and fell down the ladder, or into the hole, or it spawned down there and it was climbing up the ladder. Either way, that'll remind me, don't leave a ladder that goes all the way down to the ground. That's just asking for one of these guys to decide to be a smart aleck and start climbing. They've done it to me before. Alright. Like that. Yep. Looking good. Works. Use a combination of spruce and oak logs for supports. Parts of the build. It should make it look pretty good. That could look good. This could end up looking very good. I think I need another layer of cobble. Be a pretty tall first floor, but it would work. Would work. A couple of spruce trap doors. Maybe this should have been made of oak, or maybe more birch. I don't know. Go. That works. Treat that as like a cellar. It's a cellar entrance. Doors. Good. Go ahead and shut it for now. Maybe this part shouldn't have such big windows anyway. Yeah, no. So, knock those out. Go back to using those. This part will just have one window. No issues there. fell in the water. Good. Ooh. There's another spot for a door. Cool. I think we might hang out in here for now. I didn't realize that it turned dark. Didn't exactly click. Put some logs in these windows so that nothing gets in. Piece of cobble in that one for now. I'll put some barrels in the ceiling of this workroom. And then again, this is like the cellar entrance slash trapdoor thing. Oh no! Go up. And this works out well. She could go up. Easy peasy. Nice. Huh. Never seen that before. The rain particles treat the trapdoors as full blocks. Never noticed that before. Well, next thing is wooden pressure plates. A couple of those so that the doors will close behind us. Good. Hey, good to see you, kitty cat. Welcome back to the chat. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you again. I hope you are having a good day. I, for one, am having a very good day. I'm working on making a lighthouse structure over top of where my mine is here in Port Regal. Figure a good landmark for a port or seafaring type world would be a lighthouse. What is that? That is a vindicator. That's a vindicator. Okay, we need to get out of here. We need to get to the ship. We need to get to the Dutchman. We need sleep. I don't have a spare bed, so I can't do it over in the lighthouse build. Okay. That's interesting. I have a small error to correct at the back of the ship. An oak stair that I didn't place correctly. It'll bug me if I don't fix that. Wait, is the cat? Cat's not... Okay, good. I can still read the captain's log. Gotta add an entry or two to that soon. What the? Oh no! No! Swim! Swim! We've got hostiles. That's not good. Okay, lay off, drowned, please. Okay, there we go. If I didn't take care of it now, it was going to bug me. Ow! Okay, you know what? You're dead. I would have been reasonable. You decided to not be. Stupid drowned. I loathe those things. Well, that looks like it's going to make for a good start to our lighthouse. A very good start, indeed. I'm just definitely going to need to get some glass for windows. Bring a bed over here so that I can sleep. So let's go grab a spare bed. So that we'll be able to do that. The king and his men stole the queen from her. This back over to the lighthouse base. I'm just tired of thinking of our mine as being just a little hole in the ground. I would like for there to be something over here on top of where it goes. For now, I think the bed can sit there. So respawn. Yep, a lighthouse. That's what this is going to become. This is just the base of a lighthouse with an adjacent workroom. It's not got any windows because I don't really see much point, honestly. I might give it a window. One or two windows might be good. In fact, yeah, I think we are going to give it one window to look out through. Just because there isn't a window on the front on this part. Yeah, this is going to become a lighthouse on top of our mine, which these trapdoors are supposed to lead down into it. So we'll have that. That'll work. But I think that that is where I'm going to call it quits for today on the YouTube stream. So, thank you all, everybody, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. More than words can say. If you are new to the channel, please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment with what you enjoyed. And consider subscribing. It's free. You can always change your mind later. But if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. Also, be sure to check out my Twitch channel, Guardian Studios 01. It's very easy to find. Yes, lighthouses are cool, kitty cat. I see you say that in the chat. I agree. Lighthouses are cool. Been a fan of them for years. And if you want to keep up to date with any changes to my streaming schedule, or get other alerts whenever I go to start streaming, my Twitter, Guardian Studio 1, awaits you patiently. That all said, thank you all again for tuning in. I am JGuard01, your guide, your host, and your humble bard into worlds virtual and fantastical. And I'll see you next time, here on Guardian Studios. Oh, also, a quick request. If you guys can think of any games rated E to teen that you might like to see me play, or that you would suggest for me to try at some point, be sure to leave them in the comments section. Currently, I can only do PlayStation 4, but any suggestions I will take into consideration for the future. That being said, thank you again, and goodbye!